Every night, modern observatories scan the sky to log new planets, comets, and supernovas. We safely catalog the universe from a comfortable distance. Because of how light travels through the vacuum of space, telescopes act as time machines. When we look into deep space, we passively capture light waves that left their source millions of years in the past. This creates a one-way mirror. Distance and time insulate us. We watch the universe, but the universe we are watching is long dead. Observatory K-12 housed the world's newest deep space telescope, operating in an isolated, high-altitude environment in Colorado to avoid light pollution. At exactly 2:22 a.m., the telescope locked onto an object that did not exist seconds prior. It did not drift or orbit into view, it simply materialized in a patch of completely empty space. Stars follow predictable mathematics. They ignite, they burn, and they collapse. By appearing instantly, this object broke the most basic assumption of astronomy, that the universe is a stable, observable record of the past. The observatory's computers classified it as a star, but it wasn't emitting continuous light. It was flashing in a strict, repeating rhythm. This is a Morse code reference chart. The dots and dashes correspond to letters and numbers. The rhythm from the deep space object matched this exact protocol. The astronomers recorded the pulses and decoded the signal. The message contained exactly 4 words: "Stop observing this area." We sent our mechanical eyes into the dark, and an intelligence on the other side issued a direct command to close them. The team assumed it was localized interference. They adjusted the coordinates and aimed the telescope away. The signal stopped immediately. Curious, they pointed the mirrors back to the original coordinates. The transmission resumed instantly, picking up exactly where it had left off. Senior astronomer Elena pushed for the maximum resolution the mirrors could provide. As the image sharpened, the team didn't see the burning gas of a star, but a curved, wet-looking surface. It wasn't until the focus locked that they recognized the anatomy, a colossal iris staring directly into the lens. The control room remained completely silent. No one spoke. And then the eye blinked. Every monitor in the facility went black. When the systems rebooted, logs showed that every single telescope and satellite on Earth had automatically rotated to track the eye. They held on the coordinates for exactly 11 seconds. Engineers disconnected the facility's internet, removed the satellite links, and cut external power. The massive telescope continued to track the object on its own. Our most sophisticated instruments were no longer under human control. We were no longer the ones doing the looking. Elena climbed manually into the unpowered dome to inspect the massive primary mirror. The mirror should have reflected the sky. Instead, it showed a live feed of the observatory control room, displaying the events 24 hours in the future. The reflection revealed specific details. Coffee cups were shifted, doors were left open, and Elena's own chair was knocked onto its side. Down in the control room, a printer activated by itself. It produced a maintenance report listing the system failure cause as "observer removed." Exactly 24 hours later, the events played out exactly as the mirror had shown. Elena stood beside the telescope, the chair overturned, and she vanished. By showing Elena her own chair overturned before it happened, the object proved it wasn't just watching space, it was dictating the events inside the room. Officials closed the observatory permanently. They dismantled the mirrors and buried the entire telescope beneath reinforced concrete, attempting to hide from what they had seen. 5 years later, a private aerospace company launched an advanced space telescope. It featured an artificial intelligence designed to automate sky surveys without human intervention. The AI overrode its own programming during its first operation. It automatically targeted the exact buried coordinates of the K-12 event. The system generated an immediate alert with 100% confidence. It reclassified the target from an unknown star to Earth. Before the transmission ended, the telescope's onboard cameras uploaded one final piece of evidence. It was a photograph of our planet. The angle of the photograph confirmed the distance. The camera was positioned between us and the moon, looking back at us from just beyond our atmosphere. We are no longer safely peering into the void. We are the observed subjects, and the watcher is already here.